Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Just wanted to make a quick video on our new indicator and how you can use it for all different names. So this is AIMD. AIMD is a low float name. Scroll in here, you can see that it was red, letting us know that there was a extended chart and may need a pullback, and it got exactly that. So if we zoom on out, we can see a couple more times. Again, red over here, little pullback after that, red over here, and small pullback, and then it retraced or returned back to those highs. Big major candle here, pull back down to there and came back. So we can see all these reds are giving us that pullback. But want to make a point here. You can use this on other time frames as well. So we can use this on a 5-minute time frame. And if we look at the 5-minute, it's going to be a little bit more clear of where those oversold conditions have presented themselves. So we've got oversold on the left-hand side, pull back from there, 5-minute oversold here. And you can change the different time frames and it will respond on each time frame and give you oversold, overbought conditions. I want to also point out that you can use this on other tickers. So maybe you trade Tesla or large cap more often. So switch to a higher time frame. Let's switch to a 15-minute chart. I'm going to reset my chart here. And same idea. We're looking for the green for a possible bounce. And as we can see here, we have that green and we got that bounce here. And if I measure that move, really nice move on Tesla on the day. So that was about 3%, $8 per share. And of course, if you're trading options, that's a big move. Once we got into the red, we did have a retrace, red candle there, but it continued its trend as it was pretty bullish today and it continued up. We have the red here and it has a pullback from there. If I zoom on out to other times this week, zoom in. Little red, retrace, right? Over here, we have red again, retrace, red, retrace, right? So we kind of see a pattern here. And really, you guys can experiment with different time frames because you may see different results on different time frames. And maybe you're looking to use this for even a possible swing trade. So maybe you're looking at the daily chart. Zoom on out to the daily chart. I don't think it works on the daily chart unless I turn it on. Let me fix that. So go over to the day, turn it on, hit OK. And again, same idea, guys. If we're looking for a possible reversal or we're looking for a possible bounce, then maybe these are the type of conditions we're looking for. So in the green area, look for a bounce back in this direction, and a red area, look for a small retrace. And as we can see, we go with the trend. Trend is our friend, of course, and it is pretty bullish, as we can see, since all the way down here. But we have these green areas and a little bounce, green areas, a little bounce. So that's what we're looking for. So maybe you're experimenting with larger time frames like the daily. Maybe we switch over to the weekly, see if we have any results there. Same idea, I have to turn it back on. There we go. And if I zoom out, we will see clear indication of this being a good area or possible valuable area to start scooping up some shares for a swing trade, right? And if anyone picked that up, of course, 101 was the low. What a beautiful move on Tesla ever since. We're all the way up here at $171 per share from these levels, and we're talking in less than a year's worth of time. So yes, this is a weekly chart and it's a long time to hold, but not really in the scheme of things. When you're making $200 per share, I would let that, I would just let that continue to ride. But if we switch to other time frames, again, if you're looking to possibly use this on an intraday chart, switch over to a 15-minute time frame or maybe even a 5-minute time frame. So switch over to a 5-minute time frame and see if there's any value there. And again, same idea. Green area, look for a possible bounce. We got that bounce. And red area, look for a small retrace, right? Let me zoom out and find an example where it did not work, because it's not always going to work, guys. This is not a perfect plan, right? No indicator I would trade by itself. So I want to combine this in conjunction with other strategy that I come up with and develop around this indicator to really hone in the strategy and make sure it stays accurate, because consistency is king. Dip here, a little bounce, dip, bounce. So pretty accurate so far. Here's one, got some red, did have a little retrace, but not much of it. So of course, if you start to see this, these type of conditions, then you may not get yourself a nice big win. But again, we'll develop a strategy based around this, and I will have this available in our chat. So this is a free indicator for all of our members in their premium chat. If you guys are in that premium chat, you have access to this indicator. And again, experiment with it, guys. You know, I want to hear about it. I want to hear about it in Discord. I want to hear about your success and your struggles with it, and what you think maybe could be added, what you prefer, which time frame maybe you prefer, And really, do you prefer to short after these conditions, or do you prefer to go long? But again, Tesla 15-minute chart, you can see some value here. Zoom on out in the week, you can see some value here again. Green area did get a nice bounce from there. If you're holding a swing trade, trend is your friend, of course. But that's pretty much it, guys. Switch back over to AIMD, and I would use this. Usually I would use it on a 1 minute or 5 minute chart for these low float names. So if you're using low float stocks with this indicator, I would look for 1 and 5 minute reversals. And if you're trading large cap like Tesla, SPY, things like that, I would look at possible wider time frames, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and up. But guys, that's it. I just wanted to go over a few examples today. This is AIMD. Let's see, what was one of the big runners of the day today? Let me check our scans. JZXN. So let's pull up JZXN real quick, just to go over how this indicator responded. And we're looking right now at a 1 minute time frame. And again, we're looking for, very simply put, just like this says here, green is oversold and red is overbought. So we're looking for a small bounce up whenever we see those green conditions. So this is the pre-market session. You can see on a 1 minute chart, we got red, retrace, green area here. So maybe a possible area to watch for a bounce. And sure enough, it did. Red area here. If I zoom in, you'll see that. So the chart is red. So very easy to backtest this strategy in real time. Just add these entries to a backtester and you'll really see what kind of gains you're looking at. A bounce in the green area here. Green area again, small bounce, nothing crazy. Over here, we have that red area and a small retrace. Red area, retrace, green area, and a small bounce up, but not a huge bounce. So keep that in mind, guys. Here's a couple failures. This one right here, it's a bounce, but I wouldn't be in love with this type of setup. I mean, we're looking at maybe 6-7%. It's still about 27 cents per share, but realistically, we're looking at maybe 10-15 cents. Not bad, right? But not perfect. So just want to keep that in mind. We've got red over here. A small retrace back down to this green area here, and then back up into the red. So we can see that it did offer many opportunities throughout the day on JZXN, despite this being a downtrending, really just a crappy setup, really altogether if you're trading for the long side. But as you can see that there was some value here on JZXN on the 1 minute chart. Let's check the 5 minute chart quickly. So 5 minute chart, same thing. We're looking for green for oversold and a possible bounce, and red for overbought. In this scenario here, we only have red on this left hand side, and man, what a retrace it was. Red with a retrace, red area, retrace, red area, and a massive retrace, which really just fell all throughout the day on JZXN. We've got a green bar over here on the right hand side in the aftermarket. So this is one to possibly watch for a little bounce scalp in the pre-market session tomorrow. It is now 7:50 p.m. Eastern time making this, so we've got about 10 minutes till market close. But around 4 a.m., our early bird crew, maybe this is one to watch for a possible bounce. But again, this will not be bullish momentum, guys. We are building an indicator and a strategy based around this indicator to really assess this and protect ourselves. Because guys, you can get caught in some nasty knives on the way down. So no one wants to be catching those knives. So we're going to build a strategy that's really accurate and consistent, just like the confirmation strategy is for buying momentum. This is the opposite. This is not so much momentum. This is a dip buy. So definitely something to study and hone in our skills on. So guys, that's JZXN. This is our new indicator. Try it on different time frames. You'll see different results. Really find the time frame that you prefer, that you think is going to be most accurate for you. Maybe you like the 2 minute, 3 minute, 5 minute. Let me know in Discord. And again, if you're trading Tesla, it will work. SPY, even if you're trading SPY, you can use this indicator on SPY as well. 15-minute chart, we're looking for red as a possible pullback. So here's the red, little pullback, nothing crazy. And as we came up into this zone, red and pulled back as well. So nothing crazy there, but I can see there is some opportunity. I'm not seeing any green on this one. Here we go. The last green on the 15-minute chart was down here on SPY. And guys, that is a massive move. Again, this is not always going to give this type of move, but just to see these type of results in just a small amount of time, that's a beautiful move. So very bullish. Of course, that's SPY. We do have some red in here too. It's not a complete reversal indicator. It's a reversal on a smaller time frame, just a quick reversal. If you want a swing trade type of idea, maybe looking at the daily or the weekly to really hone in those levels. Let me see. Delete these off of here. Make it easier to see. Zooming out on the daily, and again, look at that. That is just a massive move. So daily over here, all the way up here. What a beautiful move. Anyone holding a swing like that, that's you know, $86 per share. And that's just on the comments. We're not even talking about options. So guys, I've taken too much of your time. I appreciate you taking the time with me to go over this indicator. This is a free indicator for all of our members in Discord. If you want this indicator, then you can send me a message and we can get you in the Discord and we'll get you all set up. So guys, I appreciate your time. I hope you have a great night and I'll see you in the pre-market. Thanks.